welcome back. If you've been an avid watcher of our pod videos, you'll have seen my very first look at the pod where I took them out of the box on the day they arrived. You might have seen us create a patch for Rob here so that you can see exactly how you edit these. What we're going to do now though, you probably heard me talk about this in the last video. I think the patches on the HD500 when you take it straight out of the box are really over the top and kind of designed to show off the extremes of what can be done on a unit like this. They're not desperately usable in my opinion. So I've spent a couple of hours just trying to create 7 or 8 of my own patches that Rob and I are just going to kind of jump in and out and have a play on and give you an idea. I'm not going to go into massive detail about what I've done to each of the patches, other than I think you'll hear it's a less is more on most of them.
And you'll be able to download these patches from Ping
at
some point.
At some point you'll be able to download the patches. Yeah, as I said, it's what I've really tried to do is I'm using an amp modeler on every single sound. So you're hearing this again DI'd straight into the computer's interface, so there's no coloration from any other amplifier or product. So I'm using the amp models, which just to tell you guys again, are absolutely identical whether you buy an HD300, 400 or 500. And then I'm using some basic effects. I'm really backing off things like reverbs and delays so that they're very subtle in the background, not at all sort of over the top like some of the presets are. Anyway, that's it. We're not going to talk too much now. I think you're just going to see lots and lots of clips of basically...
Now we're just going to have a laugh at some of the settings at Lee Maitland's bedroom over a few hours.
Which I did with headphones actually, and I'm a little bit concerned that the headphones I was wearing had too much bass end on them and not enough treble. So I don't know if I've overcompensated for that, but it's ever so easy to tweak the EQ controls and stuff if you want to.
Loop time!
Next one here is the classic clean sound that I wrote that we're going to loop the Purple Rain lick to, and then Chappers is going to riff over the top of it using the JCM patch that I wrote.
is Mesa Monkey Mayhem.
This next one is an AC30, like a simple boosted AC30. It's one of the toughest sounds that I found trying to get out of any sort of multi-effects unit. Is that kind of vintage, clean valve amplifier that's just on the edge of breaking up. So we'll see what you think of this. It's the best I could try and do. So I've got a couple of sounds here, straight AC30 and then with a little EQ pedal at the front just to give it a boost. So I'm going to use the looper again so you can get an idea.
This is possibly one of the most over-the-top program sounds Lee's done. For our friend Jimi Hendrix. God help me for doing this, but it should be a lot of fun.